Hi, this is a preview of my tile engine editor. Basically, you can just load the map in and you can zoom in, you can zoom out, you can add different transparency. See if I see this, just change different transparency for the stuff. So, for example, I can just do this. This is semi-transparent, this is fully this is not transparent at all. This is like as transparent as it goes. So, for example, something like this. Just make it pretty nice. Just go from the 0, 1. And there's also layers, so I can draw under it. You can view the thing layer by layer, so something along the lines of this. You can zoom in, zoom out. I'll just zoom out just for the purpose of showing what it can do. That's a fill function, so you basically fill everything with the desired texture. So something like this. There's also area drawing. So let's say I want to draw something 3 by 3, which would be just this, just because I want to show how it works. You can also make something bigger, like a big brush, and you'd like to, I don't know, just fill everything with grass for the starters. You can draw a whole grass texture, big one. And then let's just say I don't want the whole grass thing, I want something like this, you know, something nice. Also make them empty. So let's say I'm drawing on another layer and I take out the layer by layer. Well, that's a bad idea since all my layers are filled textures, but you can do like this, so having blank textures as well. There's also animations, so you could add an animated texture. So for example, this is explosions, and you can see it has 7 frames and 2 rows. The frame width and height are calculated automatically, but you can still change them. I wouldn't do that for now. That's the frame time, so let's just say 100 milliseconds for every frame. Rotation is 0, delay is 0. Delay actually what it does is, if you don't want all of your textures to have to be saying to start at the same time, you can add a delay, which will delay the start. That's the object name there, and you can preview of how it works. You can change the frame time, something smaller, so it actually looks like an explosion. You can actually loop them explosions too, so something like this. You can change the draw color. Say I want the explosion to be green for some reason. There we go, it's green. Um, and let's say I add it, there's my animation list. It could be placed somewhere. I'm not going to place it here because it doesn't actually display it on the map. You can clone them. So say I want 3 or 4 of them, just gives me a 0, 0 way of showing them. You can view, and you can actually remove them. or you can't actually remove them. I didn't add that feature yet. Um, you can remove them from the map. So say I want to remove the 02. That's not there either. um, yeah, and then you can add impassable areas. For example, if I go back to layer by layer, you can view every single area, the impassable ones. The map kind of looks like a mess now because I changed all the background textures. You can view all impassable areas, and you can change the color distinction. You can have a different background for everything. So say the background now there is green. The textureless background, say I don't want it black, I want it some different color. There we go. You can do the same for selecting the texture. Background is rather green now. This doesn't actually change anything. You know, when you save the map, it doesn't change anything. It's just for your own sake. If you want to make something different and you don't like the black background, uh, that's about it. Help button doesn't work. You can save that. So just I save this here and say I make new map. It actually says the minimum map height and the tile size, so let's just make it 48 and 20 by 20 just for the sake of it. Change back the display backgrounds to black. And then you would have to add textures manually. So I just added this. I want a single one. There you go. Can draw. That's about it.